Mayor of Memphis, I'd like to call this meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Davis.
Here.
Messian.
Here.
Schneider.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Wilson.
Here.
Dukasar. Here. Dukas W.
Here. Non-agenda items from sidelines? I have none. Comments from city administration? Donna.
Taxes go up December 1st.
Fantastic. Anything else? Nothing? Chief?
Nothing.
Acting chief?
The only thing I do have, Chief or Mayor, is that we, the fire department is going to be doing a toy drive this year for Christmas. So anybody wanting to donate any new unwrapped toys, please thank you, Donna and Jen, for accepting to help us with, drop them off at the city offices during business hours.
I read that on Facebook. It's how many families did you know? Or are you trying
we're working on hopefully 5 families in the area.
Okay.
It's not going to be just the city of Memphis, but Memphis School District, basically, our coverage area.
Right.
So,
okay.
Anybody willing to donate?
And you have like ages of children, or you know, what type of
it'll
toys
be
you're looking for?
Anywhere from newborn to like 10 to 12-year-old younger kids, middle school kids.
Okay. Anything else? All right. Adoption or amendment of the agenda?
No changes. I make a motion without the agenda is presented.
Support. Messian.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Dukasar. Yes. Dukas W.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
All right. Hopefully you've all had a chance to go over the regular meeting minutes of November 7th, 2012. If no changes, I'd entertain a motion to accept those.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as presented.
Support.
Schneider.
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Dukasar. Yes. Dukas W.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Messian.
Yeah. Communications, there were none. Unfinished business, there were none. Moving on to new business, invoice from Michigan Department of Environmental Quality. This is Water and Sewer Department. It's a standard invoice we pay every year. We do not pay for sampling at the labs. We don't pay for our labs, so this is kind of the flat fee we pay each year to be able to send our water samples off to the state to get tested. So I need a motion to accept pay this invoice for $1,230.09 to the Department of Environmental Quality.
I'll make that motion that we approve the invoice to DEQ in an amount of $1,230.09.
Support.
Weaver.
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Dukasar. Yes. Dukas W.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Messian.
Yes.
Schneider.
Yes. The next is the annual maintenance renewal for Apex software. This is the software that our assessor uses to do the sketches for the buildings in town. So I think we agreed that we were buying this and doing this before, didn't we? I thought we
Yes.
did. Yeah. So I just need a motion to accept this.
It's cheaper than last year too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
I'll make that motion.
Support.
Wilson.
Yes.
Dukasar. Yes. Dukas W.
Yes.
Davis.
Yes.
Messian.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yes.
Weaver.
Yes. I'm assuming you didn't get any more names.
No, not yet, but Mel's working on that.
Okay.
And I tell her. Okay.
We'll do this. We'll do this as well.
Do this tonight.
Okay. Next is Construction Board of Appeals adoption of procedure. This is necessary for us to get our own mechanical inspector. We're still jumping through hoops for that, and this is one of them. So it's pretty standard.
Right. And just to bring council up to date, the forms you got to fill out, they're the way that's written. It's almost like we were a big city, you know, like New York or something like that. Like we have our own department and everything else, and how you determine rates. You got to determine the direct costs, overhead costs. You got to eliminate. You can't use the secretary. I mean the clerk or the treasurer. So it's very complicated. And I did talk to the state today, and I'm putting what I can together. And the other thing is that I may have to spend a little bit of money, and I'm not sure how much yet, with the accountants reviewing our revenue and expenses on the inspectors. According to the state, you can't make money on this, so the revenues and expenses basically got to be equal or very little markup in it. And so I'm requesting Paul, I've already talked to Paul before, and then after talking to the state today, I left a message for Paul if he would review that. And talking to the state, if the CPA firm would do that, that might address some of these issues that we have to do and trying to determine rates by overhead and direct costs and all that is very, very complicated and almost impossible to do at this point. So what I'll do is I'll put everything together that I can. I'll talk to the Senate, to the state, have them review it, and then they can get back to me if they need anything more. But it's going to be a long process. I don't think we can meet the January meeting yet, so it might be, but I think they meet every quarter on that, so it might be 3 months beyond that before we can get this in place.
So right now, we just need a motion to adopt these procedures for the Construction Board of Appeals.
I'll make a motion, we adopt the procedures or approve the procedures for the Construction Board of Appeals.
Support.
Sukasar,
Yes.
Sukasdubby.
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Mosayan,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Wilson.
Yes.
Next is basically the introduction of ordinance 195, and this is an ordinance to amend certain sections of the Memphis City Code of Ordinances to provide for certain violations to be the municipal civil infractions. So basically this is housekeeping from what we've already done as far as adopting the municipal civil infractions. There's certain things that we want to make be part of that weren't. So it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward.
I'll make a motion to introduce ordinance number 195. Support.
Sukasdubby,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Mosayan,
Yes.
Schneider,
Yes.
Weaver,
Yes.
Wilson,
Yes.
Sukasar.
Yes.
Other new business from the mayor. First of all, hopefully everyone will have a very happy Thanksgiving, very happy, safe Thanksgiving. There's a lot of people to be traveling, and I wish them safe travels wherever they might go. Other thing is, the city is doing our annual Christmas tree lighting December 7th at 7 p.m. And we need cookies, as many cookies as anybody can bring in. We need them by 4:30. That's before the offices close here. Bring them up to the girls, and they'll get put out for all the kids to enjoy. So anybody that can donate a dozen, 2 dozen cookies, bring them on up. And the last thing is the first annual Holiday Bazaar will be located at the Memphis Youth Center Saturday, December 1st from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Looks like some of the funds will be donated to Memphis Fire Department to help toward the restoration of the old fire truck, and at least the entry fee will.
What time will that bazaar?
It's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can pass that down. And basically it's a craft show for Memphis Fire Department, raising some funds. So hopefully everybody can attend. That's all I have. Larry, do you have anything?
Just one thing, on the elevator, an hour before we were supposed to meet, which was on Wednesday, I believe, the individual called and said he couldn't make it. Mark's, and he couldn't this week, of course, it's Thanksgiving, so Mark's following up on that. Hopefully within another week or 3, we'll meet with them and try to get something going.
Okay.
And the second thing, I'll just mention briefly, but it'll probably be done in committee, and that's the information only I give you. This is on the exhaust system. We'll work with the fire department. The committee can set up a meeting. That's just one proposal. We can do different ones, and I think we'll discuss it in committee, because this could be split over and be half 1 year and half another year. The other thing is a possibility, since the new budget year, new year is only 7 months away, our fiscal year. We could elect to budget for that, part of it maybe this year and part next year, but we'll put that in the committee and we'll look at it. So it's, you know, I dislike strangely taking money out of the general fund, so we'll look at other avenues anyway. We'll see what we'll review in committee and see what we can come up with.
Also, I forgot to mention, you all have a color copy of the master plan in your packets, and I'd like to thank the county for providing those. They printed them out so that all the city council would have a color copy to look at. Is that it?
That's all I have.
Robbie, you have anything?
Don't want it, Nikki.
Frank?
I just wish everybody a safe and happy Thanksgiving holiday weekend.
Is that it, Guy?
For me.
Eric?
I wanted to let the council know that we were not able to do any work at the community center. I was unfortunately forced to cancel it. So I'll be looking maybe after the first of the year to put something together, and I'll come and ask for permission to use the community center at that time. That's all I have.
Sounds good. Hopefully your neck will get better. Bill?
Everybody have a nice Thanksgiving, safe one.
Motion to
Easy
adjourn.
driving.
12 minutes.
Boy, that was fast.